I asked you, is Chelsea making the top four? And you said no. Where are you now?
I'm exactly where I was on that day, guys. I'm here to let you know.
Bieber.
I'm delighted that Chelsea have beaten Manchester United. I had a sensational time at the Bridge on Friday night, but in the joy of watching Reece James spin the block on Garnacho and whip one into Cucurella for an excellent goal, I deeped it, guys. It was like 60th minute. I stood there, watched this team play, and said, "We're not beating Forest on Sunday. We're not. This team is not good enough. They're not good enough." And we could have been good enough because it is very marginal, but this idiotic number 9 that we employed got himself sent off at St. James's Park for no good reason. And that meant we had chances against Man United falling to Tyreek George and Noni Madueke, who just didn't know how to put the ball in the net. And we can't create chances as freely as we do with Jackson on the pitch. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. So we're going to have 1 or 2 chances at goal. And luckily, Cucurella's header landed in the back of the net. Against Forest, these guys are going to go 1-0 up. The City ground is going to hit 1,000 decibels, and they're going to park that bus until their owner gets on the pitch with a gun. Because we're not beating Forest. We're not beating Forest.
I don't know, you know. I don't know.
City ground.
I don't know.
Are you going there?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
You've got to do it. You got to drink in the atmosphere.
I would cry all the way home. There is guys. If these players, because I said a lot about Maresca, but at the end of the day, the players have to show some personality and bottle because only they can win it on Sunday. It's not even a Maresca thing no more. Maresca's done what he's gonna do. And when I watched the game on Friday, as much as I hated the way we played tactically, I felt like we didn't really have enough penetration for United, and we got we created like 2 chances and then we got the goal. But what I did like is that you could see the players cared. You could see they were like, "Yo, we've got to fight for every ball. We've got to scream for every time. Like, we got to put 100% in." This young squad has been horrible away from home in 2025. We have one of the best home forms in the league this season, by the way. Like, I don't even know how that's gone under the radar. We've won like 8 and drawn a couple. We haven't lost. So at home, we've been really, really solid. When it comes to going away from home, I can think of Ipswich. I can think of Everton. I can think of disgusting performances from this team. Newcastle United the other day. Arsenal. Like, in the second half of the season, we've been dreadful away from home. Absolutely dreadful. And there is no way I think we can handle the hostility and just sheer willpower of Forest to win this game. So if we
need is a draw, I believe.
I'd be surprised. If we drew, I'd be surprised.
I think all you need is a draw. I genuinely think. I think Chelsea make Champions League.
We must win. You have to win.
Okay, you have to win.
As in.
Let me double check. I think a draw does it.
Definitely a W is needed, bro.
You might have to put on the table. It's the only way.
W.
Yeah, you might have to put on the table.
Okay,
league table.
It's the only way we can discuss this.
Everyone's got 66
to play.
Apart from Arsenal, everyone's got.
Yeah, it depends on City tomorrow. Still, it does depend on City tomorrow.
Yeah, last week I cooked, but this week you can keep Arsenal off the list now. You can take them off.
Yeah, you better.
So you can remove Arsenal, bro.
Are you done, bro? Yeah, Arsenal on the thing, bro. We don't need to go on screen, bro. Hey, scroll down, guys.
What? You want to see Brentford and Brighton and them, man?
Oh yeah, just leave Newcastle at the top. Yeah, there we go.
Guys, it is this has a Champions League race been this tight in recent years?
No, it's very hard.
Final day, and there are going to be 2 teams that couldn't get in the Champions League going out,
especially with the 5th place as well.
Yeah, it's insane. But even if it was top 4,
even if it's top 4,
Fairs.
So it really is. Okay, guys, Newcastle sit in 3rd. They could finish the evening in 7th. Like, it's mad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's mad.
That's what I was saying. It does depend on Man City tomorrow, but even a draw might be able to do it.
Yeah, City only need 4 points. So a draw for City and then a win on the final day. They're secured. All the teams on 66 need to win, basically. This is bro. It's touch and go. It is touch and go. I can't.
On a real, like, so do you man think Forest have a chance of making it? Do you actually think they will?
Yes.
Does anybody
Yeah.
believe
They have a
Forest will win
chance.
the Champions League next year?
Yeah.
Well, they have to beat They have to beat Chelsea, right? So
Yeah.
you know.
Well, but the
But
thing
guys,
is,
Chelsea
they could-
versus Forest is a cup final. A draw is not good for either team. So
The
it's
thing
going
is-
to be one of the most entertaining games. It's a cup final, literally.
But Forest and let's say Forest and Villa win their final game. It doesn't guarantee them Champions League football.
No, it
No,
don't.
it
But you got to be in it to win it, innit? Got to be in it to win it.
Oh, it does. No, it doesn't guarantee it. But like for Forest, they are
It's a
taking
damn good
Chelsea out of the
chance.
equation.
No, because if City win their game, right? If City win their game and Newcastle win their game, that's it.
No, because then there's one more place.
But it will be Chelsea, wouldn't it?
No, you're right.
No,
You're right.
no, because they'll
He's
beat.
right. He is right.
Mm.
Yeah, because Forest, if
Forest
Forest
have
was to
too
beat
much to
Chelsea
climb.
and all the other teams won, then Forest would just be 6th ahead of Chelsea. That's
What's
what
a stinker? I'll tell you what a big stinker is. Forest drawing at home to frigging Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason, the reason the owner's on the pitch is because he's just lost the Champions League.
Yeah, that's why
That's
he's on
what
the pitch.
happened. That's what happened. He's lost the Champions League. Do you get what I mean? Like Forest, they shanked it.
And get this,
'Cause who else did they? Because they dropped points elsewhere as well. There was another game that they dropped points.
They were comfortable third.
they
And now
signed,
all of
uh,
what happened.
Stinker.
Yeah, they went
Yeah.
on one mad run where they were just losing games left, right, centre, man.
Just run out of gas, man. Just
But
run out of gas.
to lose, I mean, there's gas, AD, and then there's bottling it, man. They bottled
Oh
it.
yeah,
It's
they
bottled.
bowled it. Yeah, they bowled it. Yeah, they
They drew.
bowled it.
They drew with Palace away. Then they lost at home to Brentford. They lost at home to Everton. Oh,
Yeah.
they shanked it, man.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah,
What-
do you know
It's just
I've just realised what you're saying because Villa and Forest, it's not in their hands essentially.
It's not in their hands.
Essentially, they could win their last game and still lose.
It's in Villa's hands if City lose tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
or draw tomorrow, lose tomorrow mainly because of the points difference, goal difference.
Yeah,
But
point,
this is,
yeah,
this,
goal
is,
difference.
this is very much going to turn into a Brendan Rodgers season for Forest because could you imagine they end up in the Europa League and
Oh, the conference.
from the beginning, yeah, but I'm saying if they were to end up in the Europa League, we would all look at this as though they've bottled Champions League football. But that's a phenomenal season for Forest.
Oh, that's the thing. It's a great achievement. It's a great
So
achievement.
it is the Brendan Rodgers of when Leicester finished 5th that time, and we were all like, "Oh, great!"
Listen, if I'm not getting Champions League, all right, let me get a Europa League, bruv. I'm not
You're
doing
young cheeky. Let's move on. Is there anything you want to talk about regarding this Champions League running? Or are we moving on to the Europa League final?
Everyone's got to make their predictions. Who's not making it? Who are the two teams?
We already told you. Chelsea and
Aston Villa, mate.
I've got to choose
No,
two.
Nottingham
I
Forest.
can't lie.
Chelsea Forest.
I think it's Villa Forest. I think it's Villa. I think it's Villa Forest.
I'd love
What you think United?
I
Are gonna
don't
do
know what.
something?
No,
Yeah, you're
no.
mad.
I think Villa loses.
To who?
No. So I think Villa get the points, but I think Man City gets the points, which knock them out, and then Chelsea win on against Forest.
Saved himself there, boy. He saved
No,
himself.
that's what I'm genuinely thinking. Yeah.
Man said
No.
Wait, Robin,
So I think City win tomorrow. Yeah, and then Chelsea beat Forest.
Ahmad is parading the Europa
One at a
League
time,
around
guys.
Old
One at a
Trafford.
time. You
Hey,
guys
Oscar,
keep-
I don't know if you're far from your mic, but your mic is low, man.
I'm saying, Old Trafford Sunday.
Man's head is in the monitor, you know.
Oh my.
The sun is
Adam,
shining.
I can see what's it called? The tonsils, mate. I can see your tonsils, mate.
Peter, Sunday, 4:30. The sun is shining in Manchester.
4 o'clock.
Ahmad is running around the Old Trafford parading the Europa League. And everyone in Manchester is getting gas for this game. They have to pull a performance. They have to do something. Please.
I can't lie to you, Oscar. Whatever happens on Wednesday, Sunday is beach o'clock for Manchester.
No, Robin, stop. No,
No.
Robin, stop.
Yeah,
This
you've been on the
guy
beach all
in
year.
the other side of Cricklewood can't tell me my team's got to do something, and then when they don't, but in the group, hey, wait, where's it? It's a bad quiet, you know. Hey, where's the
Listen, Listen,
Yeah, I'm not hearing this, man.
for Manchester United, the season ends on Wednesday, regardless
Nah,
if
the
we
season
win
ended in
or
November,
lose.
mate. Let's get it
The
right.
season
They
ends
ended to
on
Robert Amarin
Wednesday.
landed in Manchester.
Wait, let's
On a real-
have
on
it
a-
right.
in-
Let's have it right. Manchester United could drop down to 17th.
No, but
It's
Oscar,
crazy.
an investigation needs to be had, and I mean this in all genuine seriousness. I actually mean this. Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United, they have to go through what do I call it? They have to explain. No, guys. You think I'm joking? I'm actually being genuine because I'm watching teams can Premier League football matches.
It's
Yeah, I
crazy,
can't
man.
I
I
can't
can't.
Watching teams where man, you know, like people know, like Villa knew. Who was talking earlier? Villa knew they were going to beat Tottenham on Friday. They knew. They just knew. There's no reason to believe why. There was no reason. They just knew that they had what it takes to beat Tottenham on Friday. Every man and his dog knew it would be embarrassing if Chelsea not got a result against Man United on the Friday. I've seen teams, you know, what we're talking about the United in the Sun last weekend at Old Trafford. West Ham United at home.
Oh my god. Wait, Peter.
West Ham, this year's West Ham.
Peter, do you know where we're at the season right now?
Where are we at?
We're at a point where 6 teams are obsolete. Where 6 teams, you go and you bank 3 points. There's only 14 competitive teams in the league this season. What are we doing there?
It goes to show that Leicester City are giving us more effort than Man United and Tottenham combined. They're getting results. They're getting results and winning football matches on the pitch. No, guys, we're letting this slide, guys. We're letting this slide. Man United and Tottenham's performances combined have to be questioned. In Italy, there's an investigation going on right now for this kind of activity.
Peter, Liverpool have more points than both of them combined.
Do you think Parma can get away with results like these? You think Parma can get away with results like that and performances like this? Or Vicenza or Como? No. This is scandalous behavior. Like everybody knows, like Villa have got 3 points at Old Trafford already. They know that already. What's Spurs' last game? Who they got? They're at home, must be at home. Oh, Brighton got 3 points on the weekend. So Brighton could finish ahead of Brentford. No, actually, no, they're quite far, aren't they?
They're quite far.
Yeah. The mid-table things.
No, Brentford and Brighton have the same points. So
Wait,
Brighton
what?
finished ahead of Brentford this season. Do you get what I'm saying? That could be a Europa League, a Europa Conference little battle. It's a scandal what's going on with these two teams. Anyway, I just think there should be some questions asked. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, right.